Hi, I don't think I've struggled as much as I have in this last week. Oh my gosh. Trying to get a Clydesdale and make a video has been very, very difficult. In fact, now even over a week after that update, even with another update that has actually just happened over the weekend, only now have I managed to complete my Clydesdale breeding quest, which is absolutely insane. Hi, I'm Mumazing from Amazing Gaming, and I have the worst RNG in the world, officially. Anyway, if you do enjoy this, please, because I'm not, please throw a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, all those things, leave your comments, and let's kind of touch base on the last update and the one before with the Clydesdale by completing the Clydesdale breeding quest. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Anyway, let's go to this right here. So to do the Clydesdale mission, you have to wait for, in the chat thing here, it'll say a unique species has spawned, and then you have to look around the map for it. Also, you have to tame every foal that you come across, because despite the fact that a Clydesdale foal has kind of a fluffier leg and a little bit of a chin beard thing, the size being a Clydesdale kind of throws you off because it's kind of a horse size and kind of not a horse size, and it's not quite looking like a gargoyle, and it kind of blends in with everything else. So finding them in the entire map except for the Periton Islands is so difficult. And you still need RNG to get the notification that says a unique species has spawned in the world and a unique species has been tamed. Well, to tame it, yeah, nightmare. Anyway, let's go over what the missions were for the initial quest for the Clydesdale. Tame one Clydesdale, that was the one I was waiting all week on. Level up any horse's strength skill 10 times. This is easy. All you have to do is find as many horses you can equip and go and break some cactuses. It's really simple, and you'll get quite a lot of XP for that, and you'll be able to swap them out with other horses and get those all with their strength up by foraging. It's easy. Tame 50 horses. Well, if you're doing your missions and quests, you should be able to tame 50 horses. With the new lasso system, you can use woven lassos for so many more horses than you could before. Even the Bisource, 0% break chance. Incredible. So getting those lassos, taming those horses, easy peasy. Jump over 10 obstacles, that's so easy. You could do that even before you leave the town pretty much. So now we're going to claim, and we have a female. Yay, I'm so happy. This one has a Sora stripe, whimsy ankle fur, thick multi-mane, and faded tail, and that's what the foal looks like. So you can see just by looking at it, it's got a slightly fluffier leg and a little bit of chin fluff right there, and that is the only difference apart from the size as well. This is a baby. We're going to take a look at it and just see what it looks like, and now you'll understand why they're so difficult. So we're going to close this. We've got 4 new traits, and we've got lots to talk about in traits. That's why you can see I've got like over 60 right here in Discovery, which is insane, but we can now breed. I'm so happy. So let's just claim that. We've got 100 coins as well. Let's get out our new little tiny eeny weeny baby Clydesdale. This one's called Ember. That's a strange name for it. Let's see. This one does look like a normal foal size, but as you can see, those legs are slightly fluffier, and it just looks slightly fluffier. I did have one which I showcased a couple of weeks just before the update actually, and this one is, where is it? Noodle. So this is the dev one right here. As you can see, it has the most amazing eyes. I love this one so much. Oh my gosh, look at them eyes. I'm in love with this fluffy dude. Yeah, this is so cool. So now I have 2. I have 2 Clydesdales. One I can breed with, one I can't, but I can now breed them as well. I wonder if I have a breeding license for it actually. Let me just quickly check my breeding licenses real quick and see if it requires one. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. No, it's not an event horse, so it doesn't require a breeding license, so that's fine. Okay, well now that that's done, I wish you all luck on the RNG of actually getting one of these. But you can go to the market and buy them anyway if you can't actually chase them down like I took all week to do. And yeah, just looking right here at the amount of quests. Oh, a log stack, so that's cool. I have to tame 2 Clydesdales. No way. One was hard enough. Now it's asking me to tame 2. There's no way I'm going to be able to get this done. Species spawn chance. Well, I absolutely need that maxed out. That's absolutely insane. Let's look at the discovery right now. So now we've got species, eyes, and mutations. Everything you've already caught already should be showing up in that. So for mutations, you've got mutations, glow, and wings. And then you can look down and see what you've managed to pick up or you haven't picked up. So now you can also see the very special traded horses like Heavenly and Solar and Void and Luna. So not found any of those yet, but yeah, like my chances that the RNG on that will be pretty bad too. Glow. So I'm just missing glowing eyes. I think most of us are missing glowing eyes. Maybe I should do some more spirit tames. I don't know if they will show up there, possibly. But yeah, I've not even found glowing eyes in the market. So there's that, and then for wings, so I did have all of these wings. So many of them. And I don't know why they're not showing up. I even have auric wings on me, like on one of mine. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why all the wings aren't showing up. But yeah, there's a lot of wings in the Discovery Index as well. Then we look at this. This has been revamped. They've got new tags. So we've got rare, exclusive, legendary, and what else have we got? Scroll down a little bit. Event, epic. Yeah, this is very, very cool to have them all broken down like this, and they've got really pretty ones on display as well, which is really awesome. Uncommon, common, and then if you go to say the Clydesdale for instance, it'll show you what is new this week, which I'll just touch base with a little bit. So Sooty Bay pattern, Frisian mane, thick multi-tail, and Frisian tail are the new ones for this week. And then of course I've got all of those which I've managed to find already from my dev horse and from the one I just did. Done. Okay, and then let's look at the Karen. Karen has new scaling paint and zephyr tail. Well, actually just the scaling paint, I think, unless I missed a tag. The Hippocampus has got Urchin spines, shell jaw horns, wavebreaker horns, small frayed horns, shell ram horns, and frayed horns. And I don't know if some of these are last week's and this week's. They could be both. Celestial has face star stripes and aligned stars. The Cybrid has synthetic feathering. The Flora has spotted monstera tail and spotted monstera tail, which is kind of leafy, if you wanted to know what that looks like. Poison Cactus is a new one for the new Cacti line. The Caprine's got jagged shoulder pattern. Plush has got jelly horns, which I actually did pick up, funnily enough. And that is the new traits. And of course in Discovery, if I go down, wait, eye colors, you can get the eye colors. So magenta, abyss, olive green, these are all ones that I've had. These are all ones I've had, so I'm just going to check them all off. See the ones I don't have. Albino I've not had. I don't know if that's the glow one or not. Amber I haven't had. I think everything else I've seen before. Most of them are on Kelpies actually, so you'll be able to catch some Kelpies and you'll be able to find those, which is fine. Wow. Alright, so let's go to the update log for this week. So we are actually close to August 2nd and we'll be getting the Royal Invitation as the next event. Make sure that you subscribe to that event so you don't miss out on it. This week was about accessories, customization we're going to talk about, some quality of life changes as well. So we can now move accessories to a degree on our horses. in the customize menu of a horse once you get it leveled up several times. So it'll change at least the height and the left and right side, and then some rotation, but it's not a perfect system. Some things just don't work well with the moving tool, but I'll show you that in a minute. So there are faster trough cooldowns if you have a trough on your build, updated stalls, better lasso info, and more. Horse storage unlocks at 10 discovered species. Completion achievement now requires only 15. Now static requirements. Okay, so basically the board stables requires you to have unlocked at least 10 species discovered, and then you'll be able to use your storage fine. A new trait drop, we just had a look at those traits, and accessories have been added to replayable quests. We did get a couple of new ones, we'll have a look. The thorn wings have been added to the current wing potion pool, which we haven't seen yet, so we will have to look out for that one as well. The previous week, the new timed system came out. We just showed you some wing and eye traits showing up on the discovery page. Claymore Foals is something you can do. It'll come up in your stable menu up the top here, and you'll be able to click Claymore Foals. And some bug fixes also came out last week. So those are the updates for this week. We are going to now look at a few different things that we've got. So let's go to our inventory. It'll take a minute for me to load. It's not something that's very instant, unfortunately, but let's take a look at the gear. We'll just get rid of that. So you can see the magical lasso now looks slightly different, and the rarity just shows as rare. The rainbow lasso is a little bit better, and it's considered an exclusive. So that's kind of like the master lasso. There is still a few master lassos about, but now they're called event lassos. So that's the little bit of difference. Also, you can look at the size. The lasso size of the master is 40 studs. The magical is also 40 studs, so it's pretty much the replacement for the magical. But the rainbow lasso, which is also for the unicorns, has a larger lasso size, and you can use those ones too. It seems all confusing, but yes, just go for it. Use the lassos. They are a little bit updated, and they're a lot better. The whole system is a lot better. Okay, let's get out a horse. We are going to get out a horse that I actually did a little bit of upgrade to. I'm gonna see which one it is. Oh, in reverse order, of course. Let's see. I suppose we could. I know it's one that's got a crown on it, actually. Not Solaria, it is. Not Igneous. Where are you? Wait, where are my horses? Is it Antares? Yeah. Okay. So, let me just show you what I've done here. So this is a horse that I have eldered. When you elder a horse, you gain a slot. The slot is currently filled with the cosmetic that shows the halo and the little wings on the ears, which you can see right there. But you can delete that slot and still have an eldered horse and gain an extra spot if you want to put wings on a horse that say already has triple glow, for instance. So if you've got a triple glow horse and you want to put wings on it, you just need to elder it and then delete the slot that has the halo and the little air wings, and you'll be able to put a wing potion on it if you have yeah, because it'll already be a mute slot that's available to you. Anyway, what I needed to show you was this halo that I've got on top there. You'll notice it's not sitting as it normally would, because now you can actually customize it and move it around, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's wait for it to load, of course, because my inventory is so full. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Right, here's the halo. So now you can do this. You can go left or right, then you can center it. You can use your right mouse button if you're using a PC. I'm not sure what it is on mobile. And you can move around and see the position. You can also place it down, which will move it forward, which is how it used to be for this particular one. And up, so you can put it back. Then you can rotate it, which does a weird thing. It kind of points it out forward, and then you can maybe put it back up like that. And that's just a head accessory. You can do this with a lot of different accessories. I'm just going to click cancel or go back to that one's position. Also, if I want to put a side accessory on it, so right now let's see, we've got a new one called the All-Seeing Scepter, which is a new accessory for the Kirin. We can rotate this accessory as well, so we can move it left and right. That's moved it way out. So this one is not aligned to the horse's right side. It's actually it's gone a little bit wonky there. But okay, let's try the different axes, up and down. So up and down actually moves it backwards and forwards, not up and down. And then rotation allows you to flip it, which actually is a nice fix. That's actually a nice fix. Being able to flip the orientation of side weapons is really, really cool. So that is an example of movement on the side there. Let me cancel that. And we'll just take that off actually. Alright, now I'm going to get out another horse. This one should be a lot easier to find. No, it's not, because that reset again. It is a pink one. Right, so this is... Wait, no, that's not it. This one is Aurora. And you'll notice on the top of Aurora is a little bird. It's a new little wren, and this one is in Sakura theme, and it's absolutely adorable. I really love it. So cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh. So you get that from the quest, so that's one of the new quests that you can get an accessory for. You'll notice that there is sometimes they'll pop up here, like the Kirin one right here. The All-Seeing Scepter was part of that. The Cactus line has potted cactus, that's really cute. So you just need to keep an eye out and see which ones have been changed out for new ones. Also, the log stack, which we just looked at before. But this wren is another one of those too from completing quests. I can't remember which one was it. Was it Saraquin? It might be Saraquin. But yeah, look at it. So cute. So yeah, you can move that around too on the head. We're gonna try that out right now actually. There it is. The Cactus Friend. Actually no, it's from the Cactus line. So yeah, it is super cute. So we can move it left and right. That kind of works pretty normal. Let me check up and down. Oh, down the nose? He put it right on the end of the nose. This one's the funniest though, and this is why we need one more axis for the little creatures and stuff that we have, because rotation turns it upside down. Look at that. Yeah. That's not fun. Imagine the accessories are on the back, they just clip into the horse. So we're going to cancel that, put it back to normal, and yeah, that is the rotation of accessories. Pretty cool. And of course there's new wings. You can go to the look for the new thorny wings, which I don't have at the moment. Alright, so that is going to be about it for this update. I kind of covered a couple of updates and also my frustrations. I do apologize for the delay and not informing you that we didn't have an update to give you. It's just, it was impossible to show you something that I had to wait for my own luck to get, which was the Clydesdale, and finding the Foal was very, very difficult because just very tricky. Anyway, that was done. That's done, and now we just need to wait for next week's update. So hopefully it'll be a lot better and it will be more on time for you. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, please throw a like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and we will catch you again next week for Mumazing Gaming. Goodbye.